Poor Lil had to deal with us 4 freshmen when she was a sophomore. So she is a saint for that. And so she's always kind of been like our mom figure, and I feel like, especially this year, I've gotten a lot closer with her, which kind of stinks because she's going to leave us. But I think that she's just someone who's so sweet and she's so determined, and we're really just going to miss having her around, just like on the golf course, outside when we're hanging out and stuff. So we all love her so much.
From the beginning, she took all of us under her wing and took care of us. But yeah, she was just kind of like the leadership role for us as a freshman, because she was the only sophomore in a dorm with 5 new players, which isn't really normal on a golf team. But yeah, I've seen her kind of grow from a sophomore to a leader on this team, and it's pretty cool.
I got to live in the dorms with her and then moved to the apartment life. And I don't know, yeah, I think she's definitely always been a great person. She comes from a great family, and you can really see that at our golf tournaments. They're so supportive, and you can really see her in them. And she's really just been someone you can always go to with any kind of problem, or she has a great golf game, good academics, a good heart. She's just kind of like a big sister of the team.
I met Lily at a tournament before I came to Ohio University, and before I was really even considering it that seriously. And she was one of the main reasons why I wanted to come here so bad. She really helped persuade me to want to come here, and she's really just been the greatest friend, the greatest teammate, and I'm so thankful for her and her family. They're so supportive, and they're great people.
When I first came here, I was scared to death, and Lily was always there, asking me how I was, congratulating me if I made it to a tournament, and she was always, checking up on us because she was our senior. But as being the only senior, I can see that being a little bit tougher, but she did a great job, and she was really supportive.
Me and Lily, we became super close, and I always look up to her. She always sends me text messages or gives me pep talks. Even if I don't play that well, she still shoots me a text and says oh, you did play well, don't worry about it, you got it tomorrow. And she always keeps me super positive. And during the tournaments, me and her do everything together. We work out after we play the first 18 or 36 holes, and we're always there for each other.
She's always the person, I always love practicing with her because she is so focused, and helps whenever I have I'm struggling with something. She's really calming, has that really calm personality to kind of bring you back down and be okay, let's focus. So yeah, she's just really relaxed and kind of helps me get through some tough times.
I think the biggest thing that I've seen change in Lily is just a leadership role. When I came and I was being recruited, she was the only freshman, and I was meeting her oh, she's going to be 1 year older than me, but she really moved into a leadership role, and there's no other seniors, so she really took that and kind of ran with it, and she's been nothing but a great leader to all of us.
When I made it to the first tournament, she kind of helped me. She saw I was struggling with the course a little bit, really nervous, having trouble, and she went up to me and she was giving me advice on the course, she'd played it the past 3 years, so she knew. And she just made me feel a lot more comfortable with it, and even schoolwork and working out. She was always inviting me to go to the gym when she had time, or if she wanted to go putt for a little bit, she'd always invite us and see if we needed extra help.
I feel like Lily is someone that's always sort of checking in on people and just cares so much about other people, and I think that she's always sort of there to talk to, or just she's always a good person to tell things to, or if you have questions or concerns, I feel like she's the go-to.
I feel like we're all really silly, and I feel with Lil, she kind of brings out the silliness in all of us, so I really like that about her, because everything can just be taken down a notch, and we can relax, and it honestly almost helps us focus, because we're just kind of the nerves aren't in us, and I feel like she does a really good job of taking that nerve out of us.
Yeah, she is just secretly the funniest person, she's such a goofball. But her family always makes Easter baskets for everyone, and just very thoughtful people that have always been she's just been a great leader on the team, and definitely gonna miss her a lot, and think she's gonna do really great things after graduating.
I remember I visited here with my sister because she was looking to come to school here, and when I was probably a sophomore in high school, and I remember coming to the campus and thinking, this is the place I want to be. Like, this is where I see myself in college for the next 4 years. There was just a feeling. I don't know, it was comfort or happiness, something that just felt like home. And then I kind of had, when I was going through my college experience, I had other schools, but I never had the feeling that I had when I visited OU. I remember coming in my freshman year. I was the only freshman, and I was like nervous, but also excited, like kind of every freshman. And then the girls on my team, from my freshman year all the way up until my senior year, each year has been different, but each year I've been able to really grow. And I feel like every experience I've had has been so positive, and I've learned so much from all the girls around me. Just the leadership that I was shown when I was a freshman, sophomore, junior, etc., allows me to be the leader that I am today. I think that I had people in front of me that were just super understanding, gracious, kind, but also very competitive people that kind of led the way for me, so I was able to really learn from them. I think I'm really gonna miss being out there and competing for my team and my school, and having so much support behind me. I'm gonna miss having my parents watch me golf every weekend and cheering me on no matter what. I'm gonna miss just the competitive aspect, but also the support and the love I have from my team.